Hi guys, Miss K here. Welcome to Miss K's Flipped Classroom. So you all should be at home and you should have access to the Flipped Classroom PowerPoint. So what I want to do is go through the PowerPoint with you. So if you could just follow along. We're on the first slide right now. We'll go to slide 2, which is talking about the purpose and the agenda of this lesson. So tomorrow you guys are writing an in-class essay, which we talked about, and the PowerPoint and the video will help to explain how to punctuate quotations within your essay. This is a very important skill that you will need to learn and be able to apply, especially when you're trying to cite evidence from a text, which, as you know, is a very important skill in ELA. So, our agenda, we're going to talk about when to quote versus when to paraphrase. Citing quotes versus citing paraphrased ideas. How do you punctuate quotations? Quotes inside quotes, which I like to call quoteception. And then there are some online resources that I want you guys to take a look at before class tomorrow. They'll help you with more general rules and some other punctuation basics when you're working with a quotation. So, first things first, quoting versus paraphrasing. So, quoting, we're on slide 3, by the way. So, quoting will take words directly from a text, and you use a quotation when you can't say it better yourself. So, that is directly saying someone else's ideas. You're doing that word for word. Paraphrasing, on the other hand, is where you take a general idea from a text, but you say it in your own words. So, you need to cite this because it's still not your idea, but you don't need to put it in quotation marks because it's not word for word. So sometimes it's better to paraphrase when you feel like you can say it a little better or a little clearer than it does in the text, but make sure that you're citing the idea that you're taking from someone else. On to slide 4. So there are different methods of citations for quotes and paraphrased ideas based on the context. Each teacher will have a different idea of how they want you to cite. So for this essay, when you're citing quotes and paraphrased ideas, what I would like you to do is use the author's last name. So whatever text you're using, author's last name, and then the page number that you got it from. On to slide 5. So quotes inside quotes. This is quoteception. So as you can see in the example, sometimes you're going to have a quote where there's going to be breakups of dialogue, for example, as there is in this one, and you're going to need to use 2 sets of quotations. So the first set of quotations will always be the double quotation marks on your keyboard. Whereas when you do the inside quotations, as you can see in the example, you're going to use apostrophes. And those are single quotation marks. And you want to make sure that you close every set of quotes that you open. So if we see in the example, there's the double quote, the double quotation marks, and it says, I would say, separate with a comma, and then a single quotation mark, because this is something from the text that was quoted, so this is someone else speaking. So double quotation marks, I would say, apostrophe, Ferrari, when you hit that beach and you fall, man, I'm going to be getting your wallet out. Close the quotation marks because that's the end of the guy speaking, and then you can see, and another guy would say, and again, we're opening up another set of quotations because there's another speaker. So single quote, the apostrophe, yep, I'm going to have that ring of yours. And at the end, because it's the end of both the person speaking and our quotation, it needs to be an apostrophe and then the double quotation marks. And that's how you just want to make sure that you're closing all your quotations. So if we go to slide 6, you'll see that there are some more basic rules. I want you to take a look at all 3 of these online resources. I think the first one, the proper punctuation placement with quotation marks for dummies, was a really helpful resource for me. I had very nice organization. The grammar book and the OWL English Purdue are also good for you to check out. The OWL is what you're going to be asked to use as a resource when you get older, and especially if you're in college. So what I would like you to do is go through these online resources, go back through the PowerPoint, review everything, make sure you understand what is going on, what is being asked of you as far as citing quotations. There will be time in class tomorrow for us to ask questions, so if you do have any questions, please write them down and we will talk about them tomorrow in class. So enjoy looking around online, and I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.